a lot of, you see all the, especially now on Remembrance Day, you see all these old veterans there with their chest full of medals, and it's how many stories they have in their head. I think, yeah, it's something that's exciting and something that some people would definitely like to experience. I know actually several people who are in Afghanistan right now, and yeah, they volunteered to go over. It's sort of like a chain reaction. You see your friends go over, and then you want to do it, and then you go, and then your other friends see that. No one goes over there wanting to pull a trigger at all. They go over there, they see the kids and the women and everybody. The country is in extreme poverty, and they want to help out. I was going to join the full-time Army when I finished high school. At least that was my plan. But I came to Ryerson.
There's two components to the Canadian forces. There's the regular force, and these are our people who do it as a full-time job. It's their career. We're reserve. We receive exactly the same training as the regular force, but we only do it on a part-time basis. This unit has about 20 people in Afghanistan right now supporting the regular force. It's a very demanding role, especially the Army, especially the infantry, and we need people in the prime of their lives, and that's young men in their early 20s, late teens, early 20s, when they have the physical strength and energy and robustness to cope with the military training. And in this unit, the retirement is not a big issue, because everyone here is generally so young. The average age of soldiers probably in the early 20s. Probably the average age of the senior leadership is in their mid-30s. There's not a lot of people my age left to retire. There's a period of decompression from when you leave Afghanistan to coming home. First of all, we go to Cyprus for what we call a decompression leave. So I was back at my civilian job within a couple of weeks. I don't know if that may have not been the greatest thing to be doing, but the fact is, for a reservist, you got to get the money coming back in. And you do that by going back to work. One of my friends was rammed by a suicide bomber, and he's okay. Other of my friends had people seriously wounded under their command, and they struggled with that. Others struggled with the fact that they had to kill people. But at the end of the day, they're back to normal. So is the program effective? I would have to say yes, and I have to say I think human beings are very resilient and can cope with a lot of things.
You definitely, when you come back, because for me, the first thing that you feel or see is the brightness of the city, the colors, the smells, that are just not there when you're in a different, intense environment. Afghanistan is very dusty and very beige and bland in the color scheme, because even through the seasons, it's very beautiful in the spring. I think there's a good line in the Hurt Locker where he goes, what's missing here? And he's like, what? Grass. There's no grass here. Because you're in such a high alert state, and that's one adjustment that I think a lot of people have to switch off in your mind, that it's okay and it's safe to sleep where you are here now. Yeah, human rights are completely not being respected in many areas, and yes, I foresee tours in all kinds of areas.